right, February 14th. It's a heart workout. Also Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day from me and my Valentine, Indiana Jones. But anyways, double tap her face, my face, like the video. We appreciate it. We're gonna go over the workout a little bit and then go over single arm swings. Let's talk about it. All right, so this workout is literally meant to keep your heart rate up. When you're on the floor, you're gonna alternate between an upper body and a lower body exercise. The lower body exercises are meant to be explosive, meant to get your heart rate up, and you only get 10-second breaks in between, or you're supposed to. Like, don't be the lazy person who takes more than that. If it's not a great day for you, it is okay if you go way lighter on whatever exercises you need to, or take it slower on the upper body so you can catch your breath, but try to keep it with just the 10-second breaks. You'll also have another block where you're going into burpee construct, and then you're gonna either do burpees or a row, but the whole floor block is meant to keep your heart rate up. So is the treadmill. So on those treadmills, you're gonna have just some standard push base blocks. Pushes will get shorter, bases get longer, trying to up your speed where you can when they get shorter. And then you have some 1 minute all outs where you're gonna increase your speed like every 20 seconds. But you start off maybe a little more conservative, but by the end of it, you should be adding up to something that is pretty aggressive. But again, just expect that heart rate to be up. You're ready to get a really good calorie burn. It's a good one. And then just, stay tuned for an extra minute or so as I go over these single arm swings. Say bye, Indy. Talk about single arm dumbbell swings. Some common things that I see, maybe it just helps you feel this a little bit more. So when we're going through these, dumbbell between the legs, you can hold it straight. You could also hold it this way. If you're gonna hold it that way, you may want a little bit wider stance when you're coming up and down. If you keep it neutral, then you can keep your feet so a little more centered underneath you rather than wider. But anyways, big thing I see a lot of times with this is people going like down towards the floor, going back behind them. And if it feels okay, you could do it that way, but it's probably gonna put a little more pressure on your back. What you wanna think about though, so you get a little more hamstrings and hips, you wanna keep this dumbbell as close to your groin or your butt as you can. So as that dumbbell's coming back, it should almost be above my knees. As I come up and back, I'm gonna stand up as tall as I can, and almost like I'm trying to get the dumbbell to like touch my butt on the way back. If you keep it in close like that, it's gonna force you to hinge back and then stand up just tall. You're not trying to arch yourself back or anything like that. Again, hamstrings, but expect the heart rate to get up from that. Should be a little bit on the heavier side as long as your back isn't bugging you or anything like that today. But when you're going through it, just one last thing, you try to keep shoulders locked in. There's always going to be a little bit of a turn, but as long as you're keeping those shoulders tight that whole time, even if you are